Welcome back to The Double Take. I'm Ethan Mitchell.
And I'm Josiah Mitchell.
And I have a saying for you. It goes something like this. Hard men create easy times. Easy times create soft men, and soft men create hard times.
That's right. And so today in our video, we're talking about something that really pertains to that saying, and that is the subtle rejection of masculinity.
So let's get right into it.
Have you ever been pampered? And I'm talking about the toes curling, eyes rolling in the back of your head. You're giggling. And now, ladies, have you ever been pampered?
Well, we hope so, because that's a good thing. It's a good thing for women to feel beautiful and to
absolutely
go get a mani-pedi and all.
Yeah, whatever that is.
All those things.
Go get your hair done. Go get your eyebrows done.
Yeah, get that flossed or whatever.
That's right. And now, if your toes actually curled when I was talking about the dudes earlier,
because of cringe,
that's right, then this video is for you. So let's watch what this young lady says, because apparently she's fed up.
I don't know what's going on or if anybody else could relate, but this generation of men want to be chased so badly, and I'm not about to do it, princess. I swear to you, they're looking for like good morning texts. They want flowers sent to their job. They want date nights planned. Like the last couple of guys that I've been speaking to or spoke to, they wanted me to chase them. And I promise you got the wrong one. These guys are in their soft girl era. What is going on?
Oh, heavens.
Wow. Well, she has a point, and if you can get past the Boston accent, I think that's what that was.
I think it's New York.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to hear. Anyway, if you can get past that, she actually makes some really good points. Number one,
she totally does.
She calls them princesses.
Yeah, that is just the most subtle little roast.
If I ever saw a video,
if it was directed at us, it would hurt.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like if I ever saw a girl making a video about me and she called me princess, I'd be ashamed.
Yeah,
I'd be really
that's an instant revocation of the man card.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
you might need to become a monk at that point.
You can't even wear shorts. I mean, at that point, you got to start donning sweaters and vests.
It's probably over for you at that point.
A cardigan.
But anyway, all jokes aside, she did make some good points because we don't want to be men who are chaste. That's a feminine tendency. And, well, okay, there are good things she talks about. Number one, she talks about like good morning texts and like date nights planned.
Yeah.
So I understand the date night plans part because as a man, I want to make sure that whenever I'm taking my fiance out on a date, we're going where she wants to go.
That's right.
And so whenever she's making the plans, she's like, "Where do you want to go?" I say, "Well, baby, you decide."
Yeah, but it's not like she plans the whole thing because you're like, "Hey, we're gonna go on a date at so and so on so and so day at so and so time."
Exactly.
And
so I'm the one who like sets parameters. Like, "Hey, let's go on a date. I'd love to take you here. Maybe here's some ideas." And then she can take it from there. But especially like in the beginning of a relationship,
oh, absolutely,
you shouldn't be, as a man, you shouldn't be the one saying like, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
Even like if you even want to go out.
Yeah, like if you ask,
you don't have to go out with me.
Oh gosh, come on, have some self-respect.
Yeah.
If you ask a girl out, she says yes, she is interested to go on a date. So say, awesome, I'd love to take you out to coffee over here. You know?
Yeah.
You don't. Okay, cool. Where do you want to go? Because if you say that shows lack of leadership. That shows that you're not ready to just take that bull by the horns and actually take her on a date, because that's what you're doing when you ask her out. You're saying, I want to take you out.
Right, and that's just one small example of the ways that, she's talking about the men have rejected their masculine roles. And so, banter aside, because we can get on sidetrack all day long because this is so frustrating when men step aside from their roles. And so what are we trying to say? Well, it's as men step away from their traditionally masculine roles, they adopt more feminine roles. But the way they adopt it is by forsaking. And so they put off masculinity, and when you put it off, you naturally take on a little bit more feminine tendencies.
Right.
Whereas women, when you put off femininity, you have to put on masculinity.
Right,
it's
absolutely.
super interesting.
It is. It's very interesting because the girls have to go out of their way to be masculine, and then
when men stop going out of their way, then they become more feminine.
Yeah, it's an interesting point. We're still thinking through kind of that aspect of masculinity and femininity. But what we want to say is it's a good thing for men to lead. She talks about the good morning texts. I think that's a good thing, but if it's of a mindset that like, I deserve this, or like, I want to be the one who's like pursued.
Like the dude saying that?
Yeah, the dude saying that. If the dudes are the one like, I want to be pursued, I want you to send me good morning texts. I want to feel beautiful. I want you to validate me.
I want you to tuck me in a bed.
That's not, that's not a great idea. That's not a good thing because it, like we said, it is a rejection of masculinity.
Terrible.
And I honestly, you lose respect whenever you embrace feminine tendencies as if that is what is a good thing as a man to embody. And that's not.
Like, listen, fellas. At the end of the day, women need love and men need respect. Yes, men do need love, but if she doesn't respect you, how can she love you well? It's just, it's kind of crazy how it works like that. Like, fellas, what's going on here?
Yeah.
This girl's hitting it right on the head. I mean, she is just venting. This poor girl. I really like how she says, men that I am
talking to.
She says men that I've spoken to. Or she says men that I'm speaking to, men that I've spoken to.
So she changes her jargon because she's
her present tense to past tense because that's showing that she's not entertaining these guys at all.
Because she doesn't respect them. Yeah.
But she is saying, I'm not looking for somebody that I need to lead. I'm looking for somebody that I can willingly follow.
Right.
Fellas.
And she says chased. She says
these men want to be chased. However you say it. I can't even do it.
I don't know. I'm not going to attempt it. But that's okay. Like we said in the previous videos, it's a good thing for like men to be valued. Like if I'm like me and my fiance, like if she's treating me like dirt, she doesn't. That's like anti her.
Yeah.
But if I'm being treated like dirt, like hello, I'd like to feel loved.
I know my worth.
It's really nice when a girl goes out of her way to be hey, look, you look wonderful, by the way.
Hey, you're just such a handsome, strapping man.
Yeah.
Baby.
Well, she's talking like that, I'd be like, yeah.
Hey, you look good today, boy.
Yeah. Hello.
Hold up.
It's good. It's okay. Anyway, jokes aside, it is good to be valued. But if a guy's predominantly wanting to be chased by the woman, that's not a good thing because that's a reversal of the roles. Because the women are the prize, not the men. The men are the pursuers. The women is the prize.
They are the treasure that needs to be found, that needs to be discovered.
Absolutely.
Guys, listen, we're not telling you anything that isn't already inherently known. This isn't something that's revolutionary. I mean, it might be to you if you didn't grow up knowing men's roles, but for the vast majority of history, actually for all of history,
I would say like 5 seconds ago.
This was known that men are the pursuers, men are the leaders, men do the chasing.
Absolutely.
And women are the ones who are pursued. I mean, I'm telling you what, say fellas, you're wanting to go on a date, that's what's called the chase. There's something really just fun about the chase.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's what makes healthy marriages, honestly, is you continue to date your wife.
Oh yeah, you don't just say, "Hey, we're married now. You're stuck with me."
And no, it's like continue to pursue her, continue to take care of yourself, so that your wife can still enjoy looking at you. Things like that. Like that's a good thing. And that's why they call it the game. Like, hey man, you still in the game? Like
hate to play and not the game.
Yeah, come on. No, that. That's why it's called a game, because it is something where you're pursuing, you're chasing, you're actively going after, hopefully not women plural, all women, but hopefully like one specific. If you're not in a relationship or not dating, if you want to get married, that's a good thing to find a woman, right? That's a good thing.
Oh, it's a fantastic thing. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
But listen to us when we tell you that, fellas, it is not just part of your role that you need to accept, but it is attractive to these women when you embrace your masculinity, and you're not like trying to put that off and be like, she needs to come to me. No, you bridge the gap. You go to her. You talk to her. I mean, that's your God-given role. Men were made to be the protectors and providers. If you're going to forsake your role in these little ways, if you're going to have her come to you, if you're going to have her send you flowers, her take care of you, her pay for your dates, say you get married, what's to stop you from an intruder breaks in, you asking her, or saying, baby, are you going to go take care of that?
Can you check that, babe?
If you're going to forsake masculinity in these small ways, when it's easy, why wouldn't you forsake it in the big way when it's difficult?
Yeah,
exactly.
So
exactly. I can't imagine something worse than, I can imagine a lot worse, but I can't imagine something more just humiliating than a man forsaking his role and having his wife go and confront an intruder and, God forbid, getting injured.
Yeah.
And this man cuddling under the covers, looking over. Is he gone?
Yeah,
that'd be horrible.
That would be terrible.
No.
That'd be absolutely awful.
I'm telling you what. Well, I better not on a podcast, but that would be
that'd be atrocious.
That would be abysmal.
That'd be really bad.
To that nth degree.
Anyway, that'd be horrible.
Yeah, God.
But, flowers are wonderful, but as a man, like, I don't
We're not
really care about
soft
flowers.
and lovely and
Yeah.
beautiful. Like, yes, we like beauty, but we're not inherently that way.
Yeah, in a way that, like, I don't want to receive flowers at work. That would be a little bit embarrassing.
Goodness.
I would be awkward. But I'll definitely want to send my fiance some flowers.
Of course.
That'd be great.
Of
Or
course.
bring her flowers or do those things because she's a woman and they love beautiful things and they love taking care of plants and animals and flowers because they're empathetic. We're not saying that to be a man means you can't be empathetic. Or
No, absolutely
you cannot
not.
have.
No.
You can't feel at all like a woman feels. Like, as in, you
Some
can't
things.
practice empathy. You can't practice love.
Yeah.
All right. That whenever we say soft girl era, we're not meaning be a soft girl. We're saying, like, you need to embrace your masculinity, but it is okay to exude love and empathy and those things in certain times. We're not saying, like, just feel through things and be hyper emotional
And, like, trauma dump, as they say.
yeah, that's
Trauma
not,
defecate.
that's my goodness, that's not a great thing. But we're saying embrace your masculinity and don't be someone who's expecting a woman to chase him. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, please don't. So, guys, don't forsake your role.
Mm-mm.
Don't get in your soft girl era.
Yeah,
however she said it, I can't even
please
do
don't.
it. Please don't do that. Adopt masculinity if
Yeah.
you have thrown it off, because I'm telling you, you're not liberated as a man if you throw off masculinity.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
If anything, you just donned a whole lot more difficulty.
Yeah. So guys, get out there, get in the game, as they say.
Get in the game, get in the gym,
Yeah, get in the gym.
get out of bed,
drive.
get off the game.
Let her be
No,
the passenger.
Get off the
princess.
game and get in the game.
Yeah, but also, like, not just like running through women. That'd be terrible. But like,
Absolutely not.
Yeah, find the woman that you want to marry and then ask her out, and don't
That's
expect
right.
her to send you flowers.
Yeah.
All right.
And even just because you ask her out doesn't mean you have to marry her. Anyways.
We got a lot more ideas, obviously.
Yeah.
And
we
flesh
got some
those out.
we got some upcoming videos,
Yeah.
so stay tuned. But hey, for now, guys, we really appreciate y'all watching. We appreciate you listening. Hit the subscribe button if you feel like it.
Send some comments.
If
maybe
you
we'll
laughed,
respond.
if you did a double take, subscribe.
Yeah, come on. So, yeah, but we're the Double Take. I'm Ethan Mitchell.
I'm Josiah Mitchell.
And have a great rest of your day. And as always,
Be good.